Hello, everyone, and welcome to my cybersecurity podcast. My name's Megan, and I'm a cybersecurity student working towards my associate degree. In this podcast, I'll be breaking down important cybersecurity topics in a clear and approachable way. So, whether you're into technology and computer sciences and stuff or not, you'll leave each episode more informed and better prepared to protect yourself online and protect your own devices at home. Hopefully, some of this information will help you troubleshoot at home instead of immediately going to call an 800 number. Today's topic is cloud computing. The cloud is something most of us use every day. We don't really think about it. We know it's there, especially if you have an iPhone. So we use it a lot, whether we realize it or not. From emails such as Gmail and social media such as Facebook. Another one that we use a lot is LinkedIn. And banking apps such as Wells Fargo. They all have file backups. Anything online that has anything you can hit a save button for passwords, logins, documenting, it all has a cloud somewhere. But what exactly is it? And what should we be aware of? Because there are many. At its core, the cloud refers to servers and data storage systems that you access over the internet instead of relying on your local device. So if you ever have backed up anything, Dropbox is a popular thing for your documents, pictures, things like that. It's a cloud, it's a server that you have to access. These cloud servers are owned and maintained by providers like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Apple, all popular, well-known brands that have a server and cloud option. When you store a document on a Google Drive, for backup photos to iCloud, you're using the cloud. Your data is being stored on physical servers in a remote data center. It does go on a physical server somewhere in an undisclosed location, so it's just not taking up room on your personal device. The convenience of cloud computing has completely transformed how we live and work. It allows us to access files across multiple devices, stream content, collaborate in real time with people that are not local, sometimes worldwide, and scale business applications quickly, making productivity a lot quicker to be able to pull that information more quickly. But with conveniences comes a need for serious attention to cybersecurity. One major concern is data breaches. If your cloud storage accounts get compromised, an attacker could gain access to a huge amount of personal or business information. This is a huge risk, especially if you're the company providing the cloud service. Many breaches happen due to weak passwords, phishing attacks, or improperly configured cloud storage settings. A good example that's not too terribly recent, but is pretty recent to the cloud, is in 2021, security researchers at Check Point discovered that data from 100 million Android users had been exposed because developers left their real-time cloud databases unprotected. They didn't have any passwords. There was no authentication process. It was just open access. This kind of misconfiguration is a major threat. Someone as large as Android, 100 million users, that's a big problem that affected their business greatly. To help prevent that, cloud security follows something called the shared responsibility model. That means both the cloud provider and the user have roles to play. When the cloud was created and became popular, there was agencies that had to create rules to protect end users. They also protect the people that provide the systems. The provider is responsible for securing the infrastructure. That's their responsibility. You trust them with your information, they're held accountable to protect it. The servers, the hardware, the core networking, that's all they're doing to protect. There's lots of protective systems with fail backups that they implement to protect our stuff. The end users, you people with a phone, a computer, are responsible too. You're responsible for what you store, your data, your settings, your access controls. A good thing that's been implemented a lot recently on most systems is that there are things like multi-factor authentication. This is a two-step process. It can be very annoying for an end user, but ultimately losing your information and having it used against you is more annoying. There's things like encryption if you're doing sensitive documents, and there's access permissions that you can set up for your devices. If you're not using a multi-factor authentication, for instance, someone who gets your password can log into your account without any further barriers. This is important to not use the same password for every single device that you have and every single document, because if they get into one thing, you've given them access to all of them. If you're storing sensitive documents without encryption, they can become exposed in the event of a breach. This is very important for large corporations that have lots of sensitive data. Hospitals are a big one as well. They have lots of patient information. Their data has to be encrypted. There are also industrial frameworks that guide cloud security best practices. It's a daily thing. It's going to have a best practice now. One of the most respected is the NIST Special Publication 800-144. It outlines key risks and recommendations for secure cloud adoption. Before you can implement a cloud, a company has to go over these requirements before they can build their cloud and have it out for end users. It stresses the importance of controlling access, monitoring account activity, and regularly auditing your security settings. Another helpful resource is Cloud Security Alliance, which provides tools and research for both businesses and individuals to help make their cloud more secure. Their cloud controls matrix is widely used for evaluating cloud service providers and understanding what controls should be in place. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer to home with a quick example. Imagine you are a photographer, let's say a wedding photographer. You upload all of your client files to cloud storage, maybe using Dropbox. That's a popular one. iCloud, of course, is popular. Then one day you get an email that looks like it's from your cloud provider saying you need to re-verify your account. You click the link, you log in, and everything seems fine until the next morning when you realize your client folders are missing and someone has changed your password. That's a real scenario, and it happens more than you might think. Phishing and credential theft are among the top ways cloud accounts are compromised. A way to prevent that is to make your password complicated. It can be complicated for us, but we can always do password recovery. Make it complicated. Do that multi-step factor authentication. That's how you protect yourself. This brings me something important that doesn't get discussed enough: encryption. It's such a useful tool. It's not just for big corporations. You can have encryption for your personal computer and devices. Encryption means that even if someone gets into your storage system, they can't actually read your files without the right decryption key. This can be another password. This can be a PIN, things like that. Many cloud services do encrypt your data by default, but not all of them use end-to-end encryption. That's when your files are encrypted on your device before they're uploaded, and only you hold the key to unlock them, not the actual system provider. Some privacy-focused services like Proton Drive and Tresorit offers this kind of protection, which makes them great options for storing very sensitive data. There are many more. A Google search can help you find them. Just make sure they're credible. That way other people don't get your information. Another concept that's growing in cloud security is zero trust. That's the idea that you never automatically trust anyone inside or outside the network. Everyone must continuously verify their identity before getting access to anything. And it sounds extreme, but zero trust has helped reduce successful attacks in companies that adopt it. So great for people that provide services for the cloud. And a lighter version of that mindset can help individuals too. Some good examples are if you get a strange login alert, don't just assume it's a mistake. Check it out. Don't click the links though. If a cloud app suddenly asks for permissions it never needed before, pause and research it. Make sure it wasn't an update or something specific. Call your cloud provider if need be to walk through it. Make sure there's not any alerts out. If a file shows up in your account that you didn't put there, investigate it before clicking it. Don't open it. It could be a way for a hacker to get in. These are small behaviors, but they reflect a proactive mindset that goes a long way in protecting your digital space. Finally, I encourage everyone listening to take a moment today and think about these questions. How many cloud services am I actually using right now? Do you know? Can you go through them and find them? Are they protected by multi-factor authentication? If you don't have a two-step login, they are not protected by an MFA. If you put your password in and then you need a security code sent to your phone that you have to put in before you get in, that's an MFA. If you're not doing that, it doesn't have one. See if you can set it up. A lot of them have the option in settings. When was the last time I reviewed my sharing or backup settings? You can go into your profiles and your settings and review these things. Turn them on or off as you deem necessary. Am I storing anything I shouldn't be storing on the cloud without protection? So any documents, any sensitive information that you don't want other people to see needs to be encrypted before it's uploaded. And or don't upload it. Put it on an encrypted computer that you only have access to. Just taking a few minutes to reflect can reveal risks we weren't even aware of. Awareness is the first step toward better cybersecurity. You don't have to be a cybersecurity professional to protect yourself. So what can the average person do to stay secure when using the cloud? I have 5 simple but important practices. Number 1, use a strong, unique password for each cloud service you use. Do not use the same password for each cloud service you use. Don't make your iPhone login the same as your banking login. Make sure there's upper and lowercase letters. Make sure there's numbers. Put in a special character if you're allowed to. Turn on the multi-factor authentication whenever it's available. It's annoying. It's protecting you though. Do not turn it off. Number 3, avoid accessing sensitive cloud accounts over public Wi-Fi unless you're using a secure VPN. Most people are not familiar with how to set up a secure VPN. It's pretty simple. Either make yourself secure or don't access important things like your bank accounts, work information, things that you wouldn't want others to see. Don't access it on public Wi-Fi. My next episode will be going over public Wi-Fi, but just think of things where people might log in, such as Starbucks. Regularly review and sharing settings. This is number 4. When you regularly review the sharing settings on cloud apps, especially file sharing links, it helps protect you. Number 5, make sure your software and cloud apps are always up to date. It can take a while to update some things, I understand that. A good time to do it is at night when you put your devices on charge and are not on them or don't need them. Without those updates, you could miss an important security update where the program and cloud that you're using, they found a breach in it. They implemented a fix for it. If you don't update, you don't get the fix. Cloud computing is not just a trend anymore. It's not an extra thing that only big companies have access to. It's the backbone of many modern services now. But as with any technology, the more we rely on it, the more we need to understand the risks and take the steps to secure it. Cybersecurity isn't just about having the latest tools. It's about making informed decisions every day. It doesn't matter how big and well known your security system is. If you're not informed in it and you don't know how to use it, it can't help you. That's going to wrap up my episode today. Thank you for joining me as we explore the basics of cloud computing and why it matters for your digital safety. If you'd like to learn more, I recommend checking out NIST's special publication 800-144 in the Cloud Security Alliance resources. You'll find links in the episode description. In the next episode, I'll be talking about public Wi-Fi. It's a convenience that often comes with hidden risks. Going over those helps protect you as well. Until then, stay aware and stay secure.